Greetings, historians, and welcome back to House of Ideas Historian. I told you in this video right here that I'm going to be doing some reviews about the Marvel Collector Core Funko boxes. Well, here we are. We're at the very end of May, which means I received my Black Widow Funko Collector Core box. So I'm really excited to dig into here and let's see what we have. Now, unfortunately, we were supposed to already have the Black Widow movie, but because of hashtag thanks COVID, it's been moved to November 6th. So this might not be truly super up to date, but I'm still freaking excited to dig on here and see what we have. I haven't looked at any of it yet, so I'm pretty pumped to take a look at it. Let's dig on in and take a look. Alright, so I'm gonna go on start looking in here. I just went ahead and slid it, so let's go ahead and get started. I have not looked at this at all, so this is gonna be 100% blind. I don't know what I'm getting into. So first things first, right off the bat, it looks like we have a shirt. I mean, can't go wrong with shirts. I was actually able to change my size and get the correct size for this one. Last time I got the extra large. I'm not that big. I'm just 1L. So let's take a look at this bad boy right here. Woo-wee, look at that. Alright, so this is pretty cool. Looks like we've got our main protagonist right here, Black Widow. And then, honestly, I don't even know every character in the movie because I don't know who they're exactly supposed to be representing yet. I know we've got the Red Guardian right here. I'm not sure who the blonde character from trailers. It looks like it's supposed to be her sister or adoptive sister. In the comics, there's a blonde Black Widow who takes up the moniker for the second time. So Black Widow 2. Maybe it's supposed to be her, maybe it's an original character, or maybe it's someone that I just don't know about. There's so many comics out there, who knows? So, digging on in, we're moving a little bit deeper. Alright, we've got my boy, that is Taskmaster. Y'all know I like Taskmaster. I went over that in this video right here. Classic third video I put out, but I went all over about Taskmaster. He's one of my favorite characters. I have his comic on the wall. I'm looking at it right now. Pick this bad boy up. So we're just gonna put Taskmaster right here. Moving on in, it looks like we've got a couple more things. So we've got right here a decal. It looks like some old propaganda for the Red Guardian. Look at that bad boy. Red Guardian. Let's talk about him for a little bit. Just so you are kind of prepared. Talking Cold War time, Soviets not exactly happy that Captain America was out there doing all the America things. They wanted a super soldier of their own. So they put together their own super soldier program and they came out with the Red Guardian. In the comics, and we'll go into this a little bit deeper in a sec, but in the comics, the Red Guardian was actually the Black Widow's husband. Early comics. I'm interested to see what they're doing here because it does not look like he's her husband here, but I've got two pops this time, so we're gonna pull out this one first. Waha! Look at this. Now, again, we've not seen this movie. We were supposed to see it by this point, so I don't really know 100% what this is depicting, but we're looking at Black Widow there on the name, so woohoo. And looks like she's got a grappling gun looking there. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. Okay, Funko Pop purists out there, you're about to hate me for what I'm doing, but I buy Pops for me, so look at this. Oof. I want to take a closer look at her. Last time I did one of these, I knew exactly what the Pop was. This time, this is the first time I'm seeing it, all of this stuff. So let's take a look. Pop, pop. She's got a little protective thing on front. She might be a fragile one. Yeah, she's got one of those fragile feet bases so that she actually stands up. I've got all my MCU pops on top of this shelf up here. That's where Mr. Taskmaster's going, so I think I'm just gonna end up putting them next to putting her and this other mysterious pop next to him up on the shelf. But yeah, let's get a closer look at that. She's kind of battle damaged a little bit. Taskmaster down, we'll get him in a sec. Battle damage, we've got some dirt on her cheeks. Looks like she's got a bruise, a little bloody nose. Grappling hook, get him out. There we go. She's pretty cool looking. This is actually my first Black Widow pop. Wow. For a character that I actually like quite a bit, especially when it comes to the MCU, that's quite surprising. Okay, Taskmaster, let's just chill. Now, I did consider getting this pop right here. Yeah, that pop doesn't look anything like the Natasha Romanoff that we have right now, or the Scarlett Johansson version, but it's actually the first appearance of Black Widow. No red hair, weird fishnets, blue cape. It's a whole thing, but that was actually the first Black Widow. And when you're reading old school Avengers and Hawkeye's talking about this love of his life, that's the Black Widow we see. She morphs into this character through the years, but I considered getting that, but I never pulled the trigger because I didn't know what comic I want to put her next to. I digress. We've got one more in here. And this one, I feel like is something you kind of need to see the movie for, because I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. But if I was to, I'm going to take a guess. I've not seen the movie, but I'm going to take a guess. In the movie, we see the Red Guardian putting on his Red Guardian suit, but he's grown sideways a little bit, like we do when we age and don't quite work out like we do. He's got a big old beard, but it looks like his face isn't supposed to fit that beard. And more importantly, he said in the trailer, "Ha, still fits." So I believe that the Red Guardian is an older character similar to Captain America, where Mr. Red Guardian was doing his things, but unlike Captain America, he grew and aged. So, what we have right here, I'm going to hold it right up for y'all to see. We've got Alexei, and I'm guessing that this is supposed to be Red Guardian. Again, I don't really know, I've not seen the movie, but we've got Alexei here, and let's see if you can take a look at that. See what he's got in his hand? Look at that, look at that, look at that. That is a Red Guardian action figure. So I'm guessing, this is total speculation time, total speculation. I'm guessing Mr. Alexei here went and was the Red Guardian back in his youth. Young, strapping, 20-year-old guy. Did his thing. Whoa. But then, maybe the program was destroyed, maybe he grew out of it, but he was no longer the Red Guardian. But the world still liked Red Guardian, and they made action figures. And so Alexei kind of wanted to do his own, live in the past, and that is why he has a Red Guardian action figure. I'm willing to bet in the movie we see him have some memorabilia, but let's get a better look at that. Look at that. Boo, 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 boo. Action figure. Let's see if it will focus on it. Yeah, there we go. Action figure. So, I think that's pretty cool. I'm interested in see what the movie has to offer. I'm excited to see what Black Widow has in store. I know that some people are just so-so on the premise of Black Widow movie, especially with her fate in Avengers Endgame. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, but she did die to get the Soul Stone. So, I'm excited. I don't know what you guys think. In fact, what do What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Are we excited to see ScarJo get in there and do a scissors kick one more time, or we feel like this is a movie that should have happened before Endgame? It's also the first movie we have after Endgame, so you know, maybe is this the right feel? Is this the kickoff that we wanted? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Personally, I'm super excited. I'm pretty stoked about these. I think these are gonna go right up there on my shelf. I think I've got a spot for them. Need to do some rearranging, maybe move the Vulture over a little bit. But I'm pretty pumped. What do you guys think? Marvel Collector Core. We get one every 2 months. I did it for years. I've got boxes and boxes of these things all over. I'm pretty excited to start getting again. This is my first one since I picked it back up coming out. And I don't know if you've seen this yet, but I have, and I'm pretty pumped. So videos coming up later, but in 2 months. So in July, maybe the end of July, maybe the beginning, we are getting an X-Men box. And there's actually a better picture of it. It's going to be right here, but it is not Power of X, House of X, Power of 10. It's not the 90s X-Men or some of the classic stories that we know. I'm pretty excited for this because it's actually the 20th anniversary of the X-Men movie. I was alive for that. So many things I talk about happened decades before my time, but I was alive for when that movie came out, so I'm pretty excited about it. So we're gonna do an unboxing of that in 2 months. Check me out. I do videos every week. I try to put out 2 a week. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love doing this, and I hope you love watching it. Hit me up on my socials: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can do me 2 things. Like this video, hit that like button right down below. Hit subscribe for all future content. And if you want to, hit the notification bell so you know about all my videos when they come out. Excelsior, true believers. Till next time.